book is called Russia and the Negro, Blacks in Russian History and Thought by Allison Blakely. As you can see right here, Howard University Press. We're going to be on page 11, I think it was. Right here. It says, I'm going to get straight to the point. This is talking about Negroes in Russian history. Let me zoom in. Page 11. It says, a booklet, Africans in Russia, by Leah Goldenhanger, herself a Russian Negro, revived the issue in the Soviet Union in 1966, although the work was apparently only for foreign dissemination. Based on the author's personal research in Abkhazia, the book's main purpose is to illustrate that Russians have had contacts with African peoples. In relating the story of the Abkhazian Negroes, she accepts the interpretation of Raji and the other Russian scholars and adds that the presence of Africans, so-called Africans, that the presence of Africans there should not be surprising, since starting from ancient times, slave trading colonies had been established on the Black Sea alternately by the Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Genoese, and Turks. She notes that the Tsarist officials, which is talking about Russian officials, frequently listed the Negroes as Arabs and Jews. So this black Russian woman, she's not a BHI. She did some research, and according to the research she found in her country's history, she says that since ancient times, slave trading colonies had been established on the Black Sea, alternately by the Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Genoese, and Turks. We all know the history of Israel when it relates to the Greeks and Romans. They had us in captivity. So from ancient times, her research showed her that Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Genoese, and Turks had black slaves in the Black Sea region. I'm going to show you where that is in a second. And the Russian officials frequently listed the Negroes as Arabs and Jews. Now, something I want to point out real quick. This isn't talking about Negroes who were converted to Jews. And we know this because it's implying that this was their race. It says it frequently listed the Negroes as Arabs and Jews. Arab isn't a religion. Arab is a race of people. If you know, there are black Arabs who could be considered Negroes. Now, later on in the presentation, I'm going to show how, the word Negro is really, not really it's a flexible term, and it's not, you can't be boxed into just, being a Negro. A Negro is a color. Negro just means black in Spanish. But it's saying anyways that the Negroes were frequently listed as Arabs and Jews from ancient times. So if Negroes were listed as Arabs, that was their race. They were the Arabic race, but they were black. So we can logically conclude that when it says Negroes are listed as Jews as well, these were actual Jews. Okay? Now, before we move on, I'm going to show you where the Black Sea region is, where these Negro, Arab, and Jew slaves were set up at. Here's a map of the location. Here's the Black Sea right here. It says along the Black Sea they were set up as slaves by the Romans, the Greeks, Arabs, Turks, whatever. Here's Egypt, here's Israel right here, Syria, Iraq, Turkey, Black Sea. Here's Rome right here, Greece right here.